I ain't complaining. I like the black on white for up here. It's easy to see the numbers.
Yeah, but only when their backs are turned.
Yeah. I guess there's the downside.
Yeah. They do have a libero, and it looks like the player wearing it is number 7 in the past. There's white to 8 hat for the hit, and that's kept alive by
Now, sorry folks, we're going to cut the scoreboard just until we have the rest of our team up here. We're just a little staggered there, waiting on some more members to arrive here. There's Bon Guerrier. And there we go, folks. Scoreboard should be up now and ready to go. So seeing a pretty strong serving speed there, but the Lakers will finally be able to break it with the net coming in clutch. Here's
Spartans up 4-1 right now.
Bon Guerrier with the serve. Receiving the back rank. Those no front numbers is definitely going to be difficult here. There's McKean. Back set by Joe Gregory, but it's going to be out of bounds. There's a serve that's up. Herrera on the receive. There's Bon Guerrier with the set, and Charlie Gregory showing his vertical, sending it right down.
Just can't handle it. The libero, I believe it's Peter Caswell, although I do see number 88 in Toma. I could have sworn I saw number 7 putting on the white jersey, but could be wrong. Since the boys on the bench do not have their backs to us, I'm not sure what numbers they are.
And that serve by Joe Gregory will find the net.
Checks off and got a Spartan checking in. Couldn't catch the number. We'll have to wait to see. 25, Riley Larson into the game front.
There's white on that set. As Mac Williams steps up to serve once again. Serve is over. There's Bree going to send it over with a bump. That's going to be out of bounds, though.
Lakers in a rough go here. As Spartans seem to have their number here in the early going.
There's Herrera showing his soccer skills, sending it the wrong way, though. Sending a little bit of a broad over to his over to the bench, who's decided to kind of stand for this one. There's the hit there from Hat. Point will go Lakers side there. Beautiful. And here's Charlie Gregory, the aforementioned prior secret weapon on the team. He steps up to serve. It's gonna make it over the net there. There's the set by White, and there's the hit, and it goes down. And it's good. Spartans make away with that point. That was Kyle Smith there with that hit. There's the serve, it's good. There's Joe Gregory receiving the back rank. Bon Guerrier really getting in there. There's Charlie Gregory bringing it over. It's received. Here's the set by White. Going in for the hit. He's going to find the net. We'll see that one more time on the replay here. And there's the good tip there by the Spartans, as they're going to be able to make
net touch too by the Lakers. It did fall on their end, so it didn't ultimately matter, but either Breed or Herrera got too close.
Kyle Smith setting up to serve here, and that's going to find the corner. Unfortunate there for the Lakers. So he decides to serve a little bit more to the left here, making sure it goes inbounds. That's a good call. Received by Joe Gregory in the back left position. There's Bon Guerrier setting up to Breed. Breed going to follow that one over in the back. There's the set forward. There's White on the final set. Hit over. There's the defense we were talking about prior. They're going to have to reform to get this one over, and it'll be White with a volley. In the back, Joe Gregory's going to fall with that one, but no good.
Great one-handed dive by Joe Gregory, trying to keep that alive in the RSEI title. This is an exhibition matchup, but still, you know, Coach Michelle Poirier and assistant coach Isaiah Caldwell really want their boys to start off strong. This is not exactly what they were hoping for.
Yeah, for sure not. A lot of points getting off those hits. There are some calls with the out of bounds where the Lakers are thinking that's going to be inbounds, but it sneaks, or outbounds rather, and it sneaks inbounds there.
It's not the sharpest play to start things off. It's a little late in the evening, and I know they had a tournament on Sunday. Some of these boys probably pretty tired.
Yeah, for sure.
Poirier wants to make sure they start things off on the right foot regardless.
Now the girls came out swinging against the Spartans, winning 4 out of the 3 out of the 4 sets played. I'm getting a little lost there, as it was supposed to be a 5-set game, but that overtime game by the girls. I suggest you folks go watch that on the stream. It was pretty fantastic to watch.
It was great, but it did push things late, so
Yeah.
I expect we'll see 5 sets here unless we have similar issues. Now, this is not the first meeting between these two teams. They did play in the Stu Cup, and the Lakers lost there, so definitely looking for a bit of revenge here on their home turf.
If that timeout wasn't worth anything, it was at least enough to disturb the rhythm there on the Spartan side. Smith's serve will go into the net. And there's White on that set, and the defense from the Lakers really coming in strong. But there's another hit, this one with a little bit more height, but a little bit too much there.
And again, the net touches. He's doing well, kind of double teaming the hit, and they get a couple guys up, and they really have to be careful. They're not too close to the net there. Referee Sherry Campbell's going to call this one pretty tight.
Serves up and over. There's the libero, Kameda. He's going to be guilty of 2 touches, though.
I think Marcos Herrero on that double hit, he kind of took responsibility right away. Knew what had gone on there. So, not the primary setter, Nolan Bongarrier, but we do see Herrero able to set as well.
No good to get it over there on the Lakers side.
Coming over the net was number
Oh, all right. I see the call now.
Yeah, so both teams having a little trouble with infractions around the front of that net.
Keene's going to send a bullet, but it's going to find the net.
McKean only in grade 10, a very strong player. He's got a lot of power, but still working on the accuracy calibration. Comes with practice.
Here's the setter, White, here to serve, setting it over. There's Kameda bringing it forward. Herrero, Charlie Gregory, and a nice hit on it, but the defense there is too strong from St. Stephen, and it'll spin over back to the Lakers side.
Joe Gregory did get one hand on it, but couldn't quite get out of the way. Might be a little distracted, thinking about his favorite CFL team, Toronto Argonauts, who they're going to draft in tomorrow night's CFL draft.
And I'm not sure exactly what that call, substitution.
Yeah. Looks
There
like
you go.
he's getting ready to check into the game. He'll come in kind of the back row position, so almost like a second libero as Michael McKean will head to the bench.
It's going to hit the net, but make it over. Bongarrier to receive that one, and the bait hit by Joe Gregory. Charlie Gregory, the one to bring it over. There's White on the set, and there's a deadly hit by the hands of Hat.
Really nice placement by Hat. He put that right in the back corner. Lakers barely had time to blink, let alone get in the way. Even if they could have, I think most of them thought it might have been going out.
That's what you're looking for on a hit for sure, and there's Kameda on that receive. And Herrero going to send that one abroad.
Both him and Bongarrier are kind of in the way. Lakers are going to need to communicate to make sure, as you hear head coach Michelle Poirier letting them know, call that ball so you can speak to your teammates. Avoid the mix-ups like that.
Back set from Joe Gregory, Charlie Gregory to bring that one over. And it's going to be a little bit of a hustle in the back ring for the Spartans, and that will mean Lakers make out at that point.
I was not skeptical of Charlie Gregory going for the back row. Spartans so far have been pretty good with the lateral movement along their back line, keeping balls alive, but they did get the first hit, but unable to fully play it over.
This was going to be brought over by Hat there. Received by Little. There's a set by Bongarrier, and the hit by Joe Gregory has a lot of power, but mostly going towards the net. Had to bring that over. Kameda on that receive. Here's Bongarrier, send that one airborne, and here's Charlie Gregory to follow it through. It's set here by White. Here's the hit. It's over. Little in the back, saying that all the way over, gonna find the wall.
Yeah, that almost hit some of the rigging for the basketball net over there on that sidewall. So not a playable ball, unfortunately.
The hit off Nodden there was very powerful.
Yeah. He had a good play earlier in that sequence too to keep the ball alive. So some real versatility from number 13 in the black and white jerseys.
Good reaction from Joe Gregory there. He's over the net there for sure.
Yeah, Spartans got called on that earlier. Again, referee Sherry Campbell was not going to let those go. She's calling a very fair game, pretty balanced on both sides, but Lakers the victims this time.
Here's Nodden with the serve. It's cleared. Little receiving that in the back rank. There's Bon Guerriere and the bump over from Joe Gregory, and now clear. Libero getting in position. Here's the White. Nice volley set all the way over by McWilliams. Little going to come all the way from the back trying to send that forward, and Joe Gregory playing around the net to bring that one over. Beautiful play. There's White, and the hit, and Charlie Gregory getting in for some defense. Joe Gregory, they're playing very offensive defense. Here's the hit, though, from Hat. It's no good. Still bring that over. They're going to try again. The defense out of bounds. So unfortunate, but they played their hearts out there on that.
Best sequence by far for the Lakers defensively. That's some great dives, keeping things alive. Some good blocks up at the front of the net. But the Spartans just need to respond every single time. Ultimately, Lakers send it out of bounds.
And now Little's going to receive that one. And an interesting volley to bring it forward. And it's going to be hard for Bon Guerriere to get that one going. It will result in St. Stephen keeping their serving streak going with Naughton. And this is set point here. But not so fast, as that one will go into the net. And Joe Gregory will take the serving position for the Lakers.
Michael Bree checked back into the game, but will not get an opportunity to play at the net front, as that will be it. You scored 25-8 after one, so St. Stephen very, very strong coming in. We'll take a quick break. Our sponsors, Scott Remax, East Coast Elite Realty, and Little Village Vacation Resort for Dogs. Our sponsors help us to improve the viewing experience and get more streams. Please feel free to check the contact information in the video.
That was unfortunate. I was muted there trying to do the sponsor shout out. It happens.
Button is very convenient. Unfortunately, that's the hazard of that. Team's taking a bit of time to set their lineup here.
Yeah, for sure. It's pretty much looking at halftime in basketball at this rate.
Now, the Spartans did bring a full complement of 12. Lakers have a few less available to them. There are 11 on the roster, but Tony Kramer injured and Jordan Hill unavailable tonight, so they're only working with 9. And Michelle Poirier not afraid to make in-game substitutions. You don't see all coaches do that. There are some coaches who just never make any substitutions apart from the libero, but Coach Poirier is not afraid to do both. He sends Kurt Cornetto in, and he had Ashley Little checking in almost as a second libero, getting into the back row
As
Few swaps for the Spartans. Grayson Stewart will be swapping in and out for the libero. Smith is still out there, as well as number 11, Ty McWilliams. Mort's Grunwald has stepped into the game. Number 3, as well as number 10, Versisa Harris.
there's McKean getting ready to serve for the Lakers side. And he'll clear it. That is the bullet he was looking for earlier. No net touch this time. It's going to be brought over. There's the hands of McWilliams moving it. Here's Joe Gregory bringing it forward. Charlie Gregory. Send that one over. In the back line, there's Smith. There's the hit they're looking for. Caswell. And it's good.
So I must, I'll stand corrected. It is indeed Aiden Toma, who's number 8, who is the libero. I must have just seen Caswell. Assume that was the jersey. But he's checked in now as Caswell, and it's his serve.
That's out of bounds.
Lakers rolling with pretty much the same lineup to start now. Both Michael Reed and Michael McKean in the back row. We'll see if either of them get swapped out at some point this sequence.
And it's over. Here's Breed to receive for the Lakers. And a little bit of a confusion there as Breed hits it and no one's there to get the second hit.
That can be a little frustrating, as I was about to compliment Michael Reed about how clear his call was, and he did indeed call the ball very clearly. That first hit was excellent, but there wasn't really any communication on the second.
Joe Gregory very close to a net touch there. Herrero going to send that one back. Here's Harris. Smith with the hit, but the defense is absurd on the Lakers side. Joe Gregory showing his vertical off there.
Lakers both on the court and in the crowd getting energized.
There's Joe Gregory. Harris on that set. The Smith to bring it over. Charlie Gregory keeping that one alive. Breed going to volley that one over, but he's going to be guilty of the 2 touches there, I'm pretty sure. Yep.
Yep, that is correct. You see the 2 fingers go up for Sherry Campbell.
And there's the benefit of bumping. It's brought over. There's Breed. Going to send that one over with 1 bump. Harris on the set here. Here's Smith bringing it down, and he's good. We're going to see that one more time here.
Good spot. You see the nice set from number 10, Versisa Harris, and then Miles makes no mistake. Coach Trace Stewart swapped off a few of his players, but he made sure to keep Kyle Smith out. And with those strong hits combined with his very good back row squad, definitely an asset to this Spartan squad.
Lakers going to take serving here. It's over. Here's Harris on the set. Smith once again hitting. That one's going to be also good to go.
Valiant effort there from Marco Serrero. Tried to block the side of the net, but just couldn't really get it up to a team.
Smith. Serve is going to go. A lot of power and an angle on that.
Kind of replays his arc over there. Tries to figure out what went wrong.
There's Herrera to bring it over on the serve. Harris on the set here. There's tip over. There's Stewart. Joe Gregory will get his hands on it, but that's all the Lakers had done there. And there it goes on the ground. Point going Spartans. Good call from the Lakers there.
He called 6 of them might have made that call.
And here's Bree going to set up on the service line. Very powerful server, and you'll see there it's over. Here's Smith to receive. Harris on the set. There's the hit over. Breed on the ground. They're playing soccer. Almost over, but no good.
Ian, who's used to making saves like that, is the goalie for the Lakers soccer team.
It's over. There's Charlie Gregory to receive. McKean getting in there. Backward set. There's Joe Gregory with the hit. Harris on the set. There's the up from Caswell.
Here's McKean now. Back to serve. Michael McKean, one of a few grade 10 students on this roster. As Lex Smith, Marco Serrero, and Jordan Hill, who's not here tonight, also in grade 10, as well as Michael Reed. So A fair amount of sophomores on this squad.
Serve will clear. There's Joe Gregory receiving in the middle line. Herrera on the set. And Bungarrier gonna send that one all the way over to the back wall.
Have a lot of power, and he's Isaiah Caldwell, assistant coach there. Just giving him some pointers again, where to hit that ball. I think Nolan knows where he went wrong there.
Charlie Gregory gonna try to send that one over, but it's no good. And that will be the call. Will be a missed call, it seems.
Yeah, I think the thumbs up means my bad. I think they'll just replay this.
It was close to being 4 touches, I want to say there, but since Spartans also got their hands on it when it was in the middle of the net, it reset those, and I think that may have been where the confusion lied.
Could be it. Sometimes it's a hard thing to remember whether the player actually made contact.
And then Charlie Gregory would have been considered on a block there, which wouldn't have counted, so that's probably where the confusion arose. Here's Bungarrier.
The lead for the first time now. If you're just joining us, they dropped the first set 25-8, so nice to see them a little more competitive.
And a dead ball, super close to staying alive there, but no good. Gregory brothers playing pretty forefront defense there, but their blocks weren't able to keep that one from going back and then going too high on the receive. And there's another dead ball back to back.
The problem with the foot is sometimes you don't necessarily have the control you'd like, as Coach Poirier is going to sub in Ash the middle in the back row.
Communication between the Gregory brothers now. Joe Gregory talks to his little brother Charlie, trying to figure that out. And a good duck from Kirk Kameda. Plays that one low.
Pretty pleased with himself for making that call, as well he should be.
And he'll check off now. It's going to be brought up. Here's Harris. Smith going to bring that one over. Little stepping onto the court rather, and now getting some time with the ball. Harris with the back set. There's Herrera to receive that one. Bungarrier. Baree going to send that one all the way back. Harris now setting once again. Sent over. There's Bungarrier. Herrera, another bump. Harris going to set once again. Here's Smith getting in. Nice backwards touch. And I think we need to see that one more time.
Just a real gentle touch by number 14 here, Kyle Smith. He knows the limits to go over those big blocks and put it just over him into a spot where none of the second block can get there. Really smart and adjusted play there by number 14.
Smith once again. Little's going to receive that with his entire body, but it's good. Bungarrier going to bring that one over. In the back rank, here's Harris on the set. Smith is going to send that one down. There's the defense. The Breedinator showing why.
Michael Reed and Marcos Herrera teaming up for that one. But it's all possible because of that nice save by Ashton Little. He's not actually wearing a libero jersey, but is almost used in the same thing. He checks in often in the back row because Coach Poirier has faith in him to make those big saves.
Here's the backwards bump to keep that one alive by Little. There's Harris. Stewart going to send that one over. Here's Joe Gregory on that receive. Bungarrier backwards set. Breed is going to send that one over. Not enough. Maybe a little bit of a jump there would have helped or something, but staying grounded was not the play.
Yeah, I just couldn't quite press the top of that net. That's a matter of inches. He puts that just a touch higher, and it's probably falling on 16.
And a bad hit, but coming in clutch there is Lil Harris. Here's on the set, and the hit goes up. No good. Caswell. I didn't entirely see who was able to recover that ball. Was it Little?
It was
Nolan Bungarrier.
Number 21, he's usually the setter, but made a really nice heads-up play adjusting at the front of the net. Has hands up ready for the ball, but had to bring him down, and did so putting the ball in a playable position. So that touch there, not sure who the guilty party was. Lakers have been called on that a few times.
Tuma serve going to clear. Joe Gregory receiving in the back line. Here's Herrera stepping in. Little backwards set to bring it over, but I think he's guilty of the 2 hits there.
That's a tough play to pull off, especially from behind. You're arcing your back. You're not looking the ball the way you'd like to be. Pretty easy to mistime that with your hands and commit the double hit there.
Tuma once again going to be able to stop the Lakers before they're even able to send the ball back over.
Pretty back and forth in the early going of the second. Spartans starting to pull away now as we kind of pass the midway mark.
I'll check that out with Stewart. My bad. The front numbers not being there really makes it hard.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Like, the St. Stephen's girls had pretty sharp-looking jerseys. These appear to be more like practice shirts. Maybe they're in the wash for the Spartans.
Beautiful ball handling there, and it will be brought over. Herrero. I think he may be the one guilty.
Yeah, I believe so. He's going to call a timeout. Just a few mental mistakes from his boys. So going to want to kind of settle things down. Nice to see Coach Isaiah Caldwell there on the sidelines. Last time we had a game here in the gym, Caldwell was unavailable, but he does a great job on the bench too, calming the players. Recent grad, and also was a libero himself. Actually managed to convince the coaches last year that they needed one. Last year, Poirier and Bradford, the co-head coaches of the senior boys, weren't planning on going into the season with a libero, but Isaiah impressed them so much with his play and some convincing arguments that they decided to use one. Now it's part of Michelle Poirier's game plan.
With Kurt Cometa taking on that role, I bet you the training from Isaiah has been very beneficial there.
Yep, I would imagine so. On the other side, Coach Tracy Worrell of the Spartans sends his boys out. It's the same six. And to start the set, libero Aiden Toma was dressed and he did come on, but hasn't really rotated back through.
Lakers.
Some other teams, for example, the senior girls, you'll see the libero Gates McMillan stay out there pretty much the entire time. At other points, it's a bit more of a judicious use. So it seems like both coaches are being a little more intentional with the swaps.
There's that serve from Stewart, up by Charlie Gregory. Here's the set by Little. Or here's the hit by Little. Check that.
A little too much mustard there as Lakers surrender. Oh, net touch there.
Saved by the net touch there. Little definitely sent the one out of bounds, but
Lakers happy to escape with the point.
there's Tuma. Harris hit over. Here's a set, and here's the hit or volley over by Joe Gregory. Smith in the back. Here's Harris. Here's the hit over. There's Mac Williams. Charlie Gregory in the back. Here's the backward set by Joe Gregory. Little gonna send that one out of bounds.
Meta checking back in for Michael Reed in the back row.
Ashton's first year playing volleyball here, and he's doing great. Here's Smith in the back line. Harris with the set. Hit over, and they're gonna bounce around, and Herrero
Underneath as Ty McWilliams.
right in the hands.
Yep.
Harris here. Send that one over. It's up by Charlie Gregory. There's Cometa bringing that one forward. Joe Gregory with the bump in the back. There's Smith. Harris with the set. Looking for the pass over. There's Caswell bringing it over. Charlie Gregory to receive that one. Here's Herrero. Joe Gregory going to send power. And that's good.
There's a nice energizing hit. The bench, the court, the stands, everyone applauding that one. Lakers not out of this yet. They've got an uphill battle, but certainly not out of reach.
National serve is good to go. Here's Joe Gregory receive. And he's going to be able to send that one back over. There's a libero getting involved. Harris, and here's the hit over by Stewart. Check that, Mac Williams. Over. Joe Gregory going to try to get in there. Here's Little with the dig. And they're going to be able to make that one work.
Yeah. I'll say I think the Lakers are lucky to escape with the point on that one. There were a few miscommunications where multiple players went for the ball on the green and gold side. I think they got fortunate there.
Little still serving strong. The libero's going to have to bring that one over. Charlie Gregory to Herrero. Hit over by Bon Guerriere. Here's Harris. It's upwards by Mac Williams. And Joe Gregory playing a little bit too aggressive there. I think he's over the net.
That's too bad. That was a 50-50 ball. Might have fallen on the Stevens side regardless. Joe Gregory went up for some insurance, but ended up flying a little too close to the sun.
Serve is up and over for St. Stephen on the line. Bad time for the Lakers as you make that call that it's going out of bounds, but unfortunately it's in.
This Lakers squad, a lot of players who are relatively new to volleyball, so as they gain experience, they'll be able to better make those calls, but for now, some of that newness to the sport still showing.
Cometa going to bring that one forward a little bit too close to the net there, as they'll keep up this serving spree. Caswell once again. That's over. There's Cometa. Herrero. Send it down as Bonguerrier, and he'll find a spot inside. Just lay that one down, and he'll find it, and he'll hit his mark.
Great kill from Nolan Bonguerrier. We know he's capable of it. One of the few Lakers with a fair amount of volleyball experience. He's a grade 12 player. I believe he's played on the senior boys squad every year of his high school. Could be wrong. Maybe not grade 9 or COVID year, but certainly someone who has made regular appearances.
Here he is up to serve once again. Nolan's serve will go a little awry, out of bounds. Oh.
I think, Sherry Campbell pointing towards.
Will be called in.
So, called in. It's tough for us to see that close angle from up here in the skybox.
That one is out, though.
One definitely out. That's an easy call. And this will be set point for the Spartans, although a much closer affair than the last one. Spartans won the first 25-8. Lakers much closer here, and not impossible for them to tie things up.
And Charlie Gregory tries to bring down. Tries to bring it down there and finds the out of bounds line once again. That
25-19 is your score. Much closer, although of course Spartans made some significant changes to their lineup. Coach Tracy Morrell really rotating through his boys. We'll see who comes out for this next set. Lakers down 2-0. Still not out of it. Although they don't have a great history against this Saints team. Take a moment to shout out the folks on the Skybox. Big thanks to Logan Wall, keeping our on-stream squad fully up to date, as well as Cecilia Paul, pointing you in the right direction, working our camera. Kevin Sheffers-Roy is checking things off the headset, as well as providing some commentary. And we'll be back in just a moment. Just commentary. All right, sorry about that, folks. I think we're getting our mics back. Had a bit of a technical issue earlier, but it should be back now. Is Bercisa Harris starting off the serving for the Spartans in this third set. Maddox Nodden is checked back into the game, and he's making his impact felt almost right away with that big hit, but it is out of bounds, so Lakers will take it, and they're on the board first. Marcos Herrero, a good hit. That's dug by Baylor White. Caden McFarlane in the game. He's going to make that hit, and Joe Gregory looks to send it, but that is out of bounds. Lakers with a minor adjustment in their lineup. Michael McKean is out. Lex Smith is in, although I expect we may see both Kurt Cometa and Ashton Little check into the back row at some point.
Harris on the set here, and here's the hit going down. Charlie Gregory, you see that on the back line, but it doesn't matter. This play will be stopped.
We're not tracking stats up here in terms of net touches, but that has got to be the third or fourth net touch at least for the Lakers.
Nod and serve, going to clear once again. Charlie Gregory on the receive there, and the hit by Bonguerriere. Showing the net who's boss.
Yeah.
Mad about all those net touches. But
I guess, yep. You try to push it over to their side a little bit more.
here's Nodden once again up for the serve. It's good.
And Gregory pulling up. Not sure if he thought that was going out of bounds or just had the wrong angle on it, but either way, Lakers pay the price.
Nodden serve once again. Good receive by Joe Gregory. Herrero trying to get his foot in there. He's going to end up doing a run all the way over to the coaches. Here's Nodden once again up for the serve. Charlie Gregory gets another one over with a bump. There's the libero. Harris on the set. Here's the hit. Defense is strong, but they're going to be able to spin that one in their favor, making that one go out of bounds.
Yeah, tough break as Bonguerriere and Breed were there in good position. Just got to be careful about trying to direct those blocks.
There's Nodden. Harris on the set. A little bit of a weird set as he was stacked pretty much on top of McFarland, but he's been able to make it work. But the set, I guess, may have gone a little awry as the... I thought the hit was wrong, but it looks like...
No, I think Michael Breed put a hand over the net.
Unfortunate once
the
again.
call was over the net, and you saw him kind of check in with referee Sherry Campbell afterwards. Not sure what answer he got exactly, but either way, Lakers surrender the point.
And Harris with the most powerful hit I've seen all night.
Catches the shoulder of Charlie Gregory and
hopefully
ricochets.
He's okay. I think I may hear about that one tomorrow morning.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I wonder why.
I hope there's lots of ice in the Gregory household tonight.
Jeepers. Naughton, rather.
It's had a good service run as Maddox Naughton, and
the faults, I was going to say it in French, but the faults coming from the side of the Lakers will probably cause them to call that timeout. I want to say it is going Lakers side.
Yeah, finally Michel Poirier's had enough. He's got to rally his boy. And see assistant coach Isaiah Caldwell addressing the team right now.
Now those faults really can add up, and they really, sometimes you have a rhythm going and then they completely stop you there.
Seen a bit of a mixed lineup from the Spartans. Certainly when their starters were out earlier in the first set, they dominated the Lakers to the tune of 25-8. Lakers fared much better against kind of some of the second strings who were rotated in that previous set. But now that we're mixed back up, you've got some powerful hitters on the court in black and gray jerseys, and Lakers don't have an answer right now.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to readjust those serves from Naughton. They're definitely the thorn in the Lakers' back, and that's the most prominent. And they need to figure out how to receive those and send those over. Usually only send them over with a bump, which allows them to set up for a really good hit down. And then if they can, even by the time they're able to set everything up over there, the Spartans, usually the Lakers, are making some sort of fault with a net touch or a double hit on the receive of that. Yeah,
a lot of undisciplined play by the Lakers, especially around the net with the net touches over the net, etc. We'll see if they can clean things up. And I guess this is a decent time to remind you that this is an exhibition matchup. The Spartans compete in the AA category, and Lakers only in single A. So this matchup will not have any impact on season standings. But still, of course, you always want to win, especially the Lakers at home after the girls put on such a great show against the Spartans. See if the boys can kind of follow in their footsteps.
That's a little bit better of an offense there done by the Lakers. But once again, the defense being strong for the Lakers is good, but the Spartans are really good at flipping that.
Yep. Again, block deflected out of bounds, and that's happened quite a few times for the Lakers. They do a really good job getting up in front of the net, but it's about calibrating. And we see there, again, Nolan Bonguerriere with a big hit that falls just out of bounds. Lakers really having trouble staying in those red lines.
Send this one over once again. Naughton on a serving spree for sure. There's a libero to receive that hit over. There's Harris. And the hit once again. This time, once again, the defense. Can spin that one out of bounds, I think.
Shanks.
All the way to the other red line.
Yeah, goes into the stands. Not sure which of the Lakers alumni were managed to catch that, or maybe some of the senior girls who were down there watching the game after their victory.
And this serving streak, it just keeps going.
Yeah, Maddox Naughton must be getting tired. This is at least, I want to say, an 8 to 9 point run.
And there's the commentators, I guess the opposite of a curse, a commentator's blessing.
Yeah, commentator's blessing since we're Lakers fans. But yep,
We're gonna...
pretty typical. As soon as you start talking about something, they prove you're wrong down there.
Here's Breed on the serve now. There's the hit, and it's gonna be quickly back over to the Spartans.
Yep.
Off of one of the Lakers defenders, bounced out of bounds.
Okay, yeah, because it did go out of bounds. I didn't see the touch. It must have been kind of a...
It was pretty straight down, then the
Sharp
bounce off
deflection.
the player is what sent it out of bounds.
That's too bad.
Smith's serve. We saw him send that one with a lot of power before. This time he's more readjusted. Here's Nunn. After serving all those, is going to be receiving now. And the out of bounds hit there.
Smart call by Michael Breed. And takes guts to make that call after Lakers have been burned on those a few times. But he's sure about that one. The confidence pays off for the grade 10 student.
And that serve is over. Here's Harris on the set and the hit over. Breed going to send that one right in the ceiling.
Yeah, that's a big deflection by Breed. Goes up and knocks some of the dust off of the speakers. Not exactly where he was hoping to put that. He'll grab a breather as Kurt Kometa checks into the libero position in the white jersey.
That one's over. Herrero playing soccer. You're going to be able to send that one over to Smith. Here's Harris bringing that one over. Here's White. Harris going to volley that one over. Van Guerrier on the receive. Here's Herrero bringing that one up front, and Charlie Gregory bringing it down. And the players are going to fall. Perfect hit for Charlie Gregory. I may be able to get that one. Let's see. Oh, we're going to get to the last there. We get to see their attempt.
Oh, well. Yeah.
Sometimes the replays are a little tight.
Yeah, I try to catch what you can, but still a good play by the Lakers. All of them contributing on that last point.
Here's Kometa. And some interference close to the net there. And it looks like it will be a lift on Van Guerrier.
And we talked about that earlier. I know Tony Kramer, who's down on the bench right now for the boys, he's a member of the team but injured. He was saying on the girls' broadcast when Georgia Bernard made one of those one-handed sets that is a really dangerous play, and it's not uncommon for a referee to call a lift. So we see it happen there. It's Michael Breed down on the bench with Isaiah Caldwell, giving him a bit of one-on-one coaching. That's somewhere Caldwell really succeeds. And again, Van Guerrier getting burned for that one-handed lift. Poirier calling it the timeout again.
That's two. Is this two in this?
That's two in the matter of a few sequences, and Van Guerrier getting called on both of them, even though that second one-handed set was almost more lateral. But still, just the way you have to handle the ball when you're only using one hand, it just makes it a lot more commonly called a lift, just the way you have to maneuver it.
And the speed of the Spartans timeout really shows who's taking control of the court here.
Tracy Worrell doesn't have too much to say to his boys. Just keep on keeping on.
And the Lakers were able to score 3 points since the last timeout, but Spartans doubling their points. Last time it was called, I think it was 1-9. Now 4-18. I guess they are doing better, but still not doing good enough.
No. They're going to need a lot more points in a hurry to get back into this thing, as it's Lex Smith, Nolan Van Guerrier, Marcos Herrero, Kurt Kometa, and the Gregory brothers, Joe and Charlie, out there for the green and gold.
As we start this one off, serve is good. There's Charlie Gregory to receive. Van Guerrier and Charlie Gregory to hit it over. He kind of hits a interesting one there. It almost messes them up. The Spartans are able to reposition here. Charlie Gregory this time is going to send it down with power, and that works out.
Great plays by Gregory, and I think that first one was intentional. Got up and wound up the way you would for a big, powerful hit, and he's done that a couple times already in this game. However, elected to just softly push it up, meaning that the Spartans couldn't be 100% sure he was going to give a big, powerful hit the next time he went up. If you can keep your opponents guessing, you're in a good spot.
Charlie Gregory definitely being one of the most prominent hitters here for the Lakers. Last year didn't really see that much, but then he had his big growth spurt, and now you're seeing he always had the vertical, but now he has the height.
Yeah. As another sloppy play here by the Lakers. There's a double hit.
5-20 now. That serves over. There's Breed. Seeing if that counseling was worth it. Here's Smith to receive. Harris tipping that one over. Joe Gregory in position. Herrera going to bring that over with a bump. Receiving the back line. Here's Harris once again with a set. Here's Naughton going to bring that one over. Joe Gregory in the back line here. Here's Herrera bringing that one up. Breed with a hit. And there it goes. It works out in their favor.
Great kill from Michael Breed, and not sure exactly what Coach Caldwell was telling him on the bench, but it clearly paid off.
He's definitely happy now.
Yep.
Charlie Gregory's serve is good. See in the back rank, there's Harris. Naughton going to send that, and there's the defense this time. It's good. And that's what the Lakers like to see.
Finally, after a few attempts, that double team of Breed and Bongarrier at the front of the net are able to kind of direct that block inside the red lines.
And Gregory will find the net on his second serve attempt. Unfortunate as he is a very strong server.
Yeah, Lakers were looking like they had a bit of momentum going on a run now, but with the Spartans passing that 20-point mark, it will get dangerous. And
once again, another point going Spartans' way. Just not enough movement when the ball was trying to...
Yeah, a couple campfire balls, too. Like, some players hesitated. Those were playable balls. Lakers had to rush in to get them, but if you're able to call it and commit early, you should have enough time to get there.
None going to send that one over to a chair.
Yeah, he's used to having to power it through some blocks, so might have put a little too much extra mustard on that to try to get it through.
Herrero's serve is clear and good. Harris once again in that setting position. Naughton going to opt to bump this one over. Here's Charlie. Herrero now. And there's the hit from Joe Gregory, and it'll make everyone crumble, but they're able to recover. But not good enough. Call on the 4 hits.
And there was a great play by Aiden Toma in the back row. As the libero, that's exactly what you pay him for. Well, not that they're getting paid, but exactly why they get in that position to make those big saves. And he did, really laying out. Too bad his team couldn't make anything more out of it.
Got the hit here brought over by Joe Gregory in the back line. There you see in white. Brought over by Smith. There's Charlie Gregory now. Herrero on the set. And the hit by Bongarrier, recovered though by Herrero, and Joe Gregory's going to send that one. A little bit too much mustard.
Yeah, too strong, and hit it, I think, a little too soon in the arc. Wanted to bring his hand up a little more before making contact.
Here's Maddox. Going to skim the net, but it's good. Charlie Gregory and Breed, and that's 4 hits there. Yep. Breed knows.
Yeah, got into position, made contact. Just get the ball over to the other team a little quicker for their serve.
Nod once again with a good serve, received by Smith, and he's going to send that one out of bounds off the bump.
Nod with a huge service run at the top of the order, and actually, no, we must have missed a point there. That's 25-9, the final score. So St. Stephen takes that. They have officially won this matchup by taking the first 3 sets. I believe we will play at least 4, if not 5. We'll kind of see how things go after this one. And we'll take a moment to shout out our sponsors. Big thanks to Scott Pierce at RE/MAX East Coast Elite Realty and the Little Village Vacation Resort for Dogs. Our sponsors help us to improve the viewing experience and get more students involved in the streams. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor, please don't hesitate to reach out. My contact information is in the video description. Big thanks down to the minor officials there at the Don Fletcher minor officiating booth. We've got Cadence McMillan, fresh off a victory for her senior girls. She has pitched in to help this game, and she is working the in-house scoreboard, as well as a thanks to Carly Good doing double duty, working the scorer's iPad. Big thanks up here in the booth as well to Logan Wall. He's been keeping track of things in our on-stream scoreboard. Has to be run independently, but he's been doing a great job in his return to the stream team after a 1-year hiatus at the very least. Might be a 1.5 years. And as well as Cecilia Pauly, who has joined us to work the camera. Big thanks to both of them. And to you, Kevin, for keeping an ear on things. And we thank everyone who got in contact about that audio issue we had earlier in the stream. We do appreciate it when you reach out to let us know. We can make those in-game adjustments. We don't always have the personnel to do it, but today we are fortunate we have a few of our more tech-savvy members up here in the booth able to get that information and adjust accordingly. So thank you for the feedback, and please feel free to continue to let us know when there are issues like that.
As Lakers Looking a little rough out there with the first 3 sets going Spartan side.
Yep. Ashton Little still has some energy, though, as you see that cartwheel over on the sidelines. Looks like it will be the same 6 who started the first set. The Gregory brothers up front, joined by Nolan Bongarrier. In the back row, we've got a trio of grade 10s. Marco Serrero, Michael Breed, and Michael McKean. Kurt Cometa is on standby to swap in. From the Spartans side, again, not always easy to tell when they're not facing the bench, as only numbers on the back, but Caden McFarland's out there, as well as Aiden Hatz, the libero Aiden Toma, number 3 Mortz Grunwald, and a couple of others who will hopefully turn. I see number 9 Baylor White, and I think this is Ty McWilliams in the close corner. This referee Sherry Campbell takes her position on the chair.
And first point going to the Spartans.
Yep, and check that. It is not McWilliams. It is Peter Caswell, the 6th player on for the Spartans. Although with their libero on the court, there will be at least one more Spartan checking in once Toma rotates up to the front row. Not immediately obvious who it was. All 6 other Spartans on the bench right now.
Bongarrier serve is over. Received by Grunwald. Moving in. There's Baylor. Hit over. And I think a net touch there.
That is a net touch again, and referee Campbell making some explanations as she can see the Lakers getting a little frustrated, but she's got to make it clear what they're doing wrong, and they have to make those adjustments to make sure they're not getting called for it.
Here's Hat up to serve. Send that one with a lot of power. Herrero to receive. Bongarrier. Herrero going to hit that one over. It's good. Here's White. Bringing that one over will be Caswell. Here's Bongarrier with the backward set. Herrero sent it down. And then beautiful hit here. Let's see that one more time if we can. Just
back
absolutely.
From Nolan Bongarrier, too. Great placement by Marco Serrero. Herrero, an exchange student from Spain. But he is taken to volleyball pretty well. He's got a lot of soccer experience. Not too much experience playing these court sports, but he's been a great asset, both first to the Lakers basketball team and now to their volleyball squad.
Bongarrier to receive that one. As they are able to reposition here for the tip over. Bongarrier receiving once again. Herrero and Charlie Greger's going to bring that one down. That one's airborne though. They get another hit over and it's good. Bongarrier receiving that one. Breed going to bump that one right in the air, and Herrero's going to have to step up to bring that one over, and it's good. There's Caswell. There's White bringing that one. One more hit over, and there's Caswell. Check that. I think the first hit was not Caswell there. Bringing that one back hit. One more, and they were able to reposition with the volley over. Joe Greger seen that back line, but bringing that up was no good.
Tough break, as there's a bit of an awkward hit by Gregory. Tried to direct it towards a teammate, but they had trouble predicting where that ball was going to fall. So neither Breed nor younger brother Charlie Gregory could get there in time.
They got one more hit here, and Charlie Gregory tries his best, but he almost ends up in the skybox.
Yeah, sends it further up than across, so he's not going to get the angle he wants on that.
McFarland here with the serve. Going to send that one right over. Joe Greger receives that. Charlie Gregory steps in. Herrero going to send that one up. And a little bit of a collision there between Stewart and Caswell is going to cause that one to go on the ground.
Yeah, Grayson Stewart couldn't see his teammate behind him, so not able to get out of the way in time. As this St. Stephen's squad, a bit more of a mix of players, maybe not used to playing together. Big block there from Herrero and
let's
Breed.
See that. Beautiful.
Yeah, nicely done as they team up yet again. Breed's had a few blocks so far this game, some nice ones.
Stay position. Here's the hit over by Caswell. Breed gonna try to send that one down. You will. A little bit of miscommunication, but they'll work it out. Caswell kind of going back and forth there with Grunwald to see if who's gonna hit that one.
Yeah, Baylor White had a nice play on the St. Stephen's side. Unfortunately, didn't pay off, but he had a good dig to keep the ball alive. Just couldn't get any of his teammates to finish it.
And that set is really powerful, but it ends up working out.
Bit of a net front battle there with Caswell going up against Breed and I believe Herrero. but it is the Spartans who come away with it.
Charlie Gregory on that receive. Here's Bonguerriere on the set and the hit by McKean, and he has a beautiful hit there, staying grounded. And there's the defense once again. Just great.
And really getting some energy from the bench and the court. As Michael Breed with yet another block. That's at least 5 so far this game.
There's the receive and the set and the hit. Bonguerriere. McKean bringing that one over all the way in the back. That one's going to be out, though. Stewart's serve is good. Charlie Gregory. Herrero. And again, a find. Bonguerriere's going to find some defenders. Pretty too close there to get a good hit going.
Yeah, both Herrero and Bonguerriere are often setting, although I believe Coach Poirier likes Nolan as his primary setter. Still, both of them fairly capable. Looks like Herrero's kind of taken over setting duties, which lets Nolan unleash his powerful hit.
Received there by Bonguerriere. Herrero going to send that one, and Breed's going to send that one in the net once again. Saw that problem earlier when he goes for the grounded swing. Sometimes he doesn't have. He might be 6'5" or whatever, but still not enough.
Yeah, really got to work that timing on the arm swing, because if you get it wrong, you can end up, smacking the ball right into the top of the net.
There's a hit over. Nice receive by Herrero, but that's a dead ball for sure.
Looked like it wanted to stay there for a moment, bouncing around on a couple of the rafters before finally falling down. And Lakers were tied up earlier, but Spartans starting to pull away now. See fatigue setting in for some of these boys. Most of them have been out there for all 4 sets.
Bonguerriere going to send that one down. And there's the volley over by White. Charlie Gregory see that on the back rank. Herrero. And the hit by Bonguerriere is strong, but they're going to be able to readapt. There's the set and the hit over. Bringing over his Gruntwald. He's also going to get the receive there. One more hit coming in. And that's Hat. And it will go St. Stephen's side.
And they earned that one with some great play in the corners from both number 4, Caden McFarland, number 6, Grayson Stewart. Both those guys made good plays in the back row off of Lakers hits to keep the rally alive and ultimately keep the ball in the air long enough for their team to eventually score the point.
And the serve you're looking for to counter that formation that the Lakers are throwing out.
Yeah, Grayson Stewart just snuck that one over. Kind of rode the top of the net, but fell well in front of any Laker to be able to touch it.
Bonguerriere is the one who gets the hit up with the defense there.
Ashton Little at the front of the net almost made that save, but would have been a 4th hit, I think, even if he had. So, Lakers out of luck.
Charlie Gregory. Here's a set by Herrero, and the hit. Bonguerriere this time will be able to bring it over the net, but out of bounds. Stewart once again setting up to the serving post as they have double the Lakers' points. Send that one over. Received by Joe Gregory. And that's it.
Yep, unfortunately, it's just more of the same. Lakers having a real hard time fielding some of these serves effectively.
Send that one over. Charlie Gregory to receive. There's a set by Herrero and the hit. Bonguerriere once again. There's White with the hit. It's over. Ashton Little was ready to dig for that one.
But finally, it's the Lakers who come out on top of that net touch call, as it's the Spartans who get called for it this time.
Here's Breed now stepping up to the service line. Gonna send that one, unfortunately, in the net.
The net gives and the net takes away. So we are back to having the Spartans doubled the Lakers score. Not a great look for the fans of the green and gold.
That one's over. Little to receive. There's a set by Bonguerriere backwards, but he will be calling the 2 hits.
I think he knew as soon as he heard the whistle, kind of turned towards his coach with a couple of fingers up.
Good call there by Joseph Gregory.
Yeah, that was a pretty close ball. Ended up falling fairly close to the line, but Joe Gregory, another one of those veteran players. He's seen a lot of volleyball and certainly enough to make that call.
Little serve is a little short, but he will accept the compliment from the coaches.
Yeah, Ashton Little, unlike his fellow grade 12s in Joe and Nolan Bongarrier, this is his first year on the senior volleyball team. Doing pretty well for a senior. And playing volleyball in general. I guess hasn't been on the court since gym class, so pretty impressive to step into a role on the varsity squad.
Not making a good look for himself there.
Yeah.
Can't get the ball in his hands, but
The ball's not in play. Doesn't matter too much.
there's a good receive to make up for it. Up there by Gregory, and the hit from Joe will go a little out of bounds.
Yep.
Send that one straight up. Letting Bongarrier have a good set, and Charlie Gregory gets a good hit out of it. Send that one aerial.
And Raptors playing in the Lakers' favor that time as ball went directly to one of them. If that had been maybe a couple feet in either direction, might actually have stayed alive.
See by the libero. Here's the hit by Stewart. Or Caswell, check that. Nice set there by White.
And Herrero on the attempted block almost inadvertently played it back to a teammate. And if that had broken right for the Lakers, could have maybe kept that alive, though unintentionally kind of whipping his head back.
Hayden Hatt taking serving out of inbounds.
Yep, there's a nice ace for number 2, Aiden Hatt. He's had some good serves throughout this game. St. Stephen in general, a pretty strong serving team.
For sure, and we'll see that once again. Here's Cometa on that receive, Bongarrier. Here's the hit by Herrero. Beautiful hit.
Yeah. Accepts the handshakes on that one.
It looks like our about time that our
capture it on
replay there starts to break a little bit. I'll have to tinker with that in between these sets. I tend to do that sometimes. It's not a new problem for any means.
Yeah.
Like stuttering on one frame there. Hope you enjoyed that replay. There's a setup and the hit. Gonna find the net there.
And nice disciplined play from Charlie Gregory. Although, as you mentioned, he has hit his growth spurt. Not the tallest guy on the court, but has an excellent vertical to get up there and still threaten at the net front without getting too close and touching it, as so many of his teammates have done so often tonight.
Little on that receive. Here's Bongarrier on the set, and Breed trying to go for the bump, but he's too close.
Yeah, had a hard time timing that one. Came in a little too early and then couldn't time a jump for a hit right, so had to bring his hands down, and by the time he did, it was just too late to direct over the net.
Penultimate point here, and McFarland will bring that one over. Here's Herrero on the Lakers side. Breed playing pretty strong defense there, as they're going to have to fight to send this one back over, but they will be able to gloriously. Spartans getting that point.
Yeah, now we've got set point again for the Spartans as they are firmly in the driver's seat. Caden McFarland with a big jump serve, but that's into the hands of Coach Michel Poirier. It's got a nice kind of long sleeve shirt on, but it is not a green and gold jersey, so he cannot field it.
Beautiful defense there with the blocks. Means they have a few more hits, and they will be able to send it back over. There's Charlie Gregory on that receive. Bongarrier send that one forward. Little will be the last one to get his hands on it before there is the set.
And that comes in behind as we get a whistle. Looks like Poirier going right to the lineup sheet, so I expect we are going to play a 5th and final set to 15 points.
It seems I got replay working up again. That's good. And I'm just going to test that one more time. Seems all good now. I'm glad to get that one working again.
Nice replay of Charlie Gregory going and jumping for the basket there.
He's a basketball kid at heart, for sure.
Oh, yeah. And has to make the other one, too. All right,
There's all swap sides here.
Yeah, we'll see who the coaches send out to start for this one. Could be interesting as just a short 15-point set, but you can often use that as an opportunity to try out some new formations or put people in different places. As we saw Herrero, the primary server for that one, even though that's generally Nolan Bongarrier's job. And we should mention, if you're a big volleyball fan, it's going to be a great week for you. Lots of volleyball here in the David McMullen Gymnasium, including some grudge matches, as tomorrow night at 5:30, the middle school girls will take on that rival squad from just down the road, the McAdam Warriors, for the first time this season. After that, we'll see the senior boys back in action again. This time it will be regular season play, as they have a triple header with Samuel de Champlain and the Sir James Dunn Academy Algonquins, with those two teams playing a neutral site game in between. So those games Wednesday at 6, 7, and 8 respectively. And then finally, to cap off the week on Thursday, it will be the senior girls playing against Macadam, and that is not only a big rivalry game, also a league game which could potentially have implications for the standings at the end of the season. Lakers currently in second, Macadam in third. Lakers did beat Macadam in their trip there earlier this season, but had to use a third set in order to win it. So if Macadam can win by 2, that might actually have them leapfrog over the Lakers into the more favorable playoff position. So you're going to want to tune into that Thursday at 6. Thursday at 6.
I was about to say at 9.
Yeah, 9's a little late. Yeah.
Argument to me to come out there then.
Yep. No, if you're in town and around, you'll definitely want to be here in the David McMullen Gymnasium to catch it live. But if not, hopefully we'll catch you on the stream here.
Here's Harris starting off with a nice strong serve. Charlie Gregory been the receiver for some of those, and once again playing a beautiful job in the back line, getting 2 receives in a row, but his team collapses after that hit and he seems a little disappointed there.
Yeah, Lex Smith sending that over, but again, maybe a little miscommunication on that, as both he and Michael Breed kind of stuttering before moving in for that second hit.
Once again received by Charlie Gregory, and Joe Gregory tries to send that one a little too much power, and the Spartans take a 2-point lead.
There's Riley Larson at the front of the net providing some insurance.
There's Charlie Gregory on the receiver, once again receiving all these hits. And they will get the point there.
And 3-0 now is the score, or 3-1 rather.
2-1 there.
Yep.
All the 3 options.
Yep.
So we get that updated there. 2. On Guerriere, send that one over.
Ooh. And this one, Lakers got some contact, but it goes out of bounds on their own end.
Now there's the real score as we finally get able to reach it there. Miscommunication, but we're good. And that serve will go in the net. 2-3 Lakers. Well, 2-3 Spartans, but Lakers with serving.
Yep. And this is just a 15-point set, we remind you, so every point counts. Lakers have had some sets where they managed to keep it close in the early going. That may just need what they need to record their first win of the evening and end things on a high note.
And there's Smith putting a lot of power in the net. And Breed will be up to serve once again. It's over. Received by the libero. There's Harris, and the hit is up and no good. There's Hat.
And Breed for the lead there is referee Campbell. Just reminding players not to wear hats on the bench, I guess.
There's the libero, and Harris to bring that one over, but it's no good.
Breaking the plane as he did so and putting his hand over the top of the net, so Lakers able to open up a bit of a lead.
Harris. Ooh. There's the volley over by Smith. Charlie Gregory in the back send that one forward to Nolan Bonguerriere, and Smith coming in to bring that one over. There's Harris on the set. Smith going down, and he's going to find Charlie Gregory. And
Gregory got hands on that, but that was coming in way too fast for him to direct it anywhere, so well out of bounds, and Spartans will get the serve back.
Lakers still with a lead here, but see if that stays, and it will. 6-4.
Fairly slim margin, although in these 15-point sets, that's all you need.
Joe Gregory bring that one over. Harris. And a little bit of a miscommunication or timing there by the jump up by Haight.
Yeah.
Or Hat, check that.
Yeah, instead of making the contact, he almost kind of rolled that down back towards him.
Harris. Volley over there. See by Bonguerriere. Here's Herrero. Charlie Gregory bringing that down well. And Smith. Charlie Gregory. Won't be able to get that on the replay now, but it was beautiful.
Yeah, and we're going to do this official as the 8-point mark means the teams will switch sides. Normally, well, I shouldn't say normally. You would do that if it were an official 5th set and the outcome mattered for the end of the game, just to be as fair and objective as possible. Both teams getting equal side or relatively equal time on both sides of the court. This being an exhibition matchup and the Spartans having already secured the victory, not strictly necessary, but we're going to play it by the book here.
Joe Gregory's serve is good. Receive there, and there's Harris. Smith trying to get him to tip over.
Ooh. Valiant effort from Noel and Bon-Gary are really laying out for the one-handed dig, but just sent it too far over the line.
Nice clean serve received by Joe Gregory. And that's all they had to say there. Once again, seen that a couple times where Joe Gregory is the only person who really gets his hands on the ball.
Yep. Yeah, Nolan kind of went back to get the ball, but couldn't really direct it anywhere.
Brought over by Herrero. Here's Harris on the set. Smith with a touch to bring it over. Breed on the receive. It's up. Herrero with one more hit off of the set by Bon-Gary. Here's Harris on the set. Here's Smith bringing it over. There's Breed on the receive once again. Bon-Gary on the set. And the hit by Herrero is good. Charlie Gregory playing some good defense, and it will work out for them in the long run.
And that's a tough break after the hit off for Bercisa Harris. Riley Larson almost got within range to make the play, but unfortunately for the fans of the Spartans, he did not. Lakers up now 9-6.
Marcos's hit is over. There's Harris. Smith to bring that one over. Bon-Gary here, and Charlie Gregory is going to hit that one down, but 2 hits on the Lakers side.
Yep. Tough break for the Lakers as Nolan, their veteran setter, he's having a bit of an off night when it comes to those double touches. He's had a good night hitting and made some good defensive plays.
Like we see in there. Harris on the set. Coming in from the back line is White. Almost a dead ball, but he'll stay alive. Here's Harris coming in. White can avoid that one over there. Charlie Gregory to receive that. Here's Herrero now. Bon-Gary going to step in to get that one over. Harris, once again, setting. There's a hit from White. Will go Spartan side. Brought over by Smith. Charlie Gregory. Brought over by Smith. Here's Harris. And the hit's no good by Stewart. 10 points for the Lakers.
Double digits now is maybe the closest the Lakers have been so far to claiming a set victory. Don't want to jinx it, of course, but in this 15-point set, they've put themselves in a decent position so far.
Harris with the setup there to White.
Oh, nice
Lucky break.
discipline. Lex Stewart pulling up just in time to avoid making contacts there.
Yeah, Alex Smith playing great patience, and he'll be on the service line. Good, strong serve, but a little too good.
Yeah, I hit that possibly a little too soon and had more arc than topspin, so that'll go well out of bounds.
Stewart's serve will result in an ace.
Miscommunication there as both Lex Smith and Joe Gregory could have gone for that, but both kind of looked at the other instead of the ball. Neither made a motion.
That one's out of bounds. Good communication from the Lakers there.
Yeah, smart call. I think that was Joe Gregory making that call. Sounded like him, but either way, whoever it was, they were right.
Here's Charlie Gregory. His serve going to find the net. He's had a few of those tonight.
Yeah, tough break for Gregory, who's had a great game otherwise, just hasn't gotten his serving going the way we know he can.
Received by Bon-Gary. Here's Herrero going to bump that one straight over. Sent all the way to the back line there.
So 13-11 now as Lakers start to pull in.
Here's Harris. White going to volley that one over. Marco send that one up. Joe Gregory going to send that one. Here's Harris. White. Up by Gary. Going to stop that one speed. Libero getting in there. Here's Harris. White going to go forward for that touch. And the hit from Joe Gregory as he sees it. No good, though.
No, just out of bounds. And that's too bad because there were some great plays there to keep it alive. Both Nolan Bon-Gary with a big dig and Marcos Herrero one-handed. Joe Gregory thought he found a seam in the defense, but just put a touch too much power on that hit.
Joe Gregory going to send that one up. And the hit by Herrero. Smith going to volley that one back over. Here's Gregory to receive. Barry going to send that one up. Here's Harris now. Smith coming in for the hit. It's out of bounds. Lakers on set point.
For the first time tonight.
as they might have the chance here to win a set. And Breed has the serve. It's over. Received by the libero. Here's a hit back over by Smith. Send that one over. There's Charlie Greger on the seat in the back line. Here's Bonguerriere. Over by Marcos. Here's Harris. One more hit and it's over. Breed gonna hit that one.
No.
A little strange. We'll see that
It's the
one.
second time we've seen that happen in this
A
gym.
little bit off court, but
Yeah. As ball kind of just falls through the setter's hand, and now we have an interesting scenario. Lakers get the point, we're done, but if the Spartans do, we're going into extra points, as you do have to win by 2.
hit by Joe Gregory. Harris. Smith gonna volley that one over. Here's Charlie Gregory in the back. Bonguerriere gonna send that one up. Joe Gregory gonna bring that one over. See in the back rank. Here's Harris with the set. One more hit. There's Smith with the volley over. Opting to volley over more. Breed on the receive there. Joe Gregory gonna send that one down. 14-14. We will see some overtime play.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll quite reach that record we had earlier tonight of 30 points, but
Especially starting off with 15 being overtime.
would take quite a bit to get there, and Lakers on the back foot now as it's set point Spartans. 15-14 in favor of the Spartans, and now 15-15 as neither team at set point.
Send that one over. It's Joe Gregory. Harris on the set. Here's Smith coming in with the hit. Out of bounds. Lakers find themselves with a foot ahead now.
And Joe Gregory, veteran player, chance to win it for his squad.
And he will with an ace. Let's get that one more time here.
That may be the
Beautiful
first
serve.
ace of the night. And there's a nice way to end it for the Lakers on a high note. Spartans, of course, still take the majority of the sets, the first 4 by scores of 25-8, 25-19, 25-9, and 25-14. But it is the Lakers who come out ahead in extra time, 17-15 on the 5th and final set to end this exhibition matchup. But a big thanks to the Spartans for coming out, both the senior girls who played earlier and the senior boys just wrapping up tonight. Big thanks to their coach as well, Tracy Worrell, as well as the referee, Sherry Campbell. Thanks to our minor officials, Cadence McMillan and Carly Good down there. And up here in the skybox, it's been Logan Wall and Cecilia Pauley working behind the scenes, as well as Kevin Sheffers-Roy working both the console and giving us some great commentary. Thanks, Kevin.
All right, folks. We'll see you tomorrow for that aforementioned middle school game.
Yeah, 5:30 versus McAdam. We'll see you there.